Hello, this is Rob Hastings. I'm at the triple duel between University and Strasburg is wrestling right now. Then we'll have the Brush Beat Diggers against Strasburg and come back with Brush against University High, I think is how that's going to go. Going to have a lot of forfeits tonight. We'll get to that. Just want to let you know that we're probably about 6 matches away, so depends on pins and stuff, but Coach says probably about 7 o'clock we'll be kicking off the Brush varsity action. So stay tuned. We'll probably head back for regular programming, but we'll have University's wrestling right now, a JV match, then we'll kick off with University. They'll have a match at 126 with Jacob Ederle from University taking on Jacob Petrino from Strasburg. 138, Matt Brown for University goes against Keenan McCarthy from Strasburg. At 145, Sean Vandetor will take on Porter Northrup. And at 160, Justin Anderson goes against John Still. And Angus Liscombe for University will take on Tommy Bonds. And that'll be the last match of that duel. So not that many matches, so we'll be back on the air shortly with Brush Beat Diggers as they take on Strasburg and University. So that'll be a lot of fun. We'll head back to regular programming, and thank you for tuning in to KSIR and KSIR.com. 40 seconds going by. Strasburg in their bright red singlet, white stripe, and a blue stripe. Chase Barnett wrestling in the Beat Digger gold singlet, brush across the back in cardinal. Barnett gets caught in the front head. It's a double underhook, it looks like. And Barnett trying to shoot in on that. He's in the under position. Now he's kind of in a loose headlock. Barnett trying to hook up a single on that. Sitting on his knees. We're at 132 pounds with these wrestlers. Barnett caught in that under position. Hanging on to the single. Now he gives up on it. Go to the other leg. Gets his head out to the side, trying to crank it around. Now he steps over. Got a Orcutt set over on his hip. But Orcutt hanging on to it. Now Barnett kind of swims out of there and comes up on top of the takedown. 2-0. 8 seconds left in this first period. Barnett working the 2-on-1. He's trying to heel trip Orcutt. Orcutt walks out of bounds. That's it. Reset him. 1.4 seconds. Chase looking at us. I don't think we're going to help him very much. Well, you help Coach a little bit, though. Jason Holder and Matt Side with me. And we'll head to the second period. Quick stand up by Orcutt. And they'll run out of time. Beat Digger's choice. Chase Barnett will defer. Strasburg wrestler wants down. Logan Orcutt. Morgan, a junior for Strasburg. And we're underway. Barnett working from the left side. Is it working at 2-on-1? They're on their feet now. And Barnett brings him down. Keeps that 2-on-1, trying to walk it around. He's got an arm bar in there, a reinforced arm bar. Takes him one way and then brings him back in towards him, trying to stack. Grab an ankle. Well, that's exciting news. Okay. There's Chase Barnett, only a freshman for the Beat Diggers out there. Has a 2-0 lead, working from the top here in the second period. A minute gone by. He's got Orcutt working a wrist. He's out to the side now, trying to grab an ankle. Just got a wrist. Now he steps through the leg. And if he can get a crossface in there, maybe get him turned. But he's got his elbow trapped underneath. looks pretty much can't get his wrist out as his arm's way across the back and trapped underneath. He's got the leg in there. Got Orcutt over on his hip. Loses the leg. Orcutt just hanging on to that hand. Well, Barnett will grab the near arm, throws him over, gets him chest to chest. He's got Orcutt on his back, going for the pin. 10 seconds left. Orcutt, boy, he's bridging hard. Works his way to his base, but he's going to be down by 5-3. And we got a little blood here. Orcutt's holding his mouth. Looks like he's cut his lip there. Chase Barnett's up 5-3. While they clean that up, want to talk about Cargill. Cargill Beef is committed to feeding the world in a responsible way by reducing environmental impact and continuously improving products and processes. Learn about Cargill's story of commitment at www.cargill.com. And MMI International. When buying a mixer or feeder truck, nothing compares to MMI design, craftsmanship, and service. Your operation deserves the best. MMI continually outperforms hands down, and they aren't afraid to stand behind their product. Call them at 842-5161. And it looks like Logan's about ready to get underway. Got some programming change here for you as next week's duel against Valley will be at Valley. Some kind of scheduling conflict, I'm not sure why, but instead of having the Valley Vikings here, #1 ranked team in 3A, we'll have to go up to their house. So, of course, we'll have that for you on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. And Barnett's set to go here in the third period. He took down. And he's hooked up a knee, trying to hip back into Orcutt. Orcutt throws in a leg. Barnett reaches up, grabs an elbow. But now there's a double grapevine in on Barnett. Barnett lost that wrist, trying to kick. Had one of the legs almost kicked free. Orcutt uses that double grapevine, comes back with a power half off that now. Barnett about to get powered over there. Can't see it as he gets faced away from us. 1:15 and counting left in the match. Barnett up 5-0. Orcutt with the elbow in the back. Yeah, he's trying to work that power half again. Barnett moving on the back bottom and turning a circle there, but Orcutt's still in control. Gets his legs out of there, trying to get grapevine in there on the left side. Now he steps out to the side, jumps over, and Barnett bases up, grabs an ankle. Now he tries to step over Orcutt. Orcutt trying to get a half Nelson in there. Barnett has the elbow, trying to work out from underneath. He can get his head out of there. He swim out and get a reversal as Orcutt setting over on his hip. With Barnett had him hipped over, but couldn't pop his head out of there. There's now Orcutt has that right arm in there with a half Nelson. Now he's got a 2-on-1, but that'll be the match. JV match goes the Beat Diggers' way. 5-0 over Logan Orcutt from Strasburg. Beat Diggers a victory there. So let's take a short time out. We'll be back with more on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Okay, welcome back. Thomas Matlin going here for the Beat Diggers. And he just gets a takedown.
138-pound JV match. Thomas Matlin, a freshman for the Beat Diggers, against Sophie Matakai from Strasburg. Matakai listed at 145 pounds.
A girl, not a freshman. So that's probably, not sure Thomas has had to wrestle any girls yet this year.
Metlin goes right to a tilt, picking up back points. Up 2-0 with the takedown. Now has 3 near fall points with that tilt. Not indicated yet as Matakai gets back to her base. Metlin now working the arm bar. Oh, loses it. He's going to pick up his 3 near fall points now. Matakai gets back up to a base. Metlin chops the arm. It's a 2-on-1, trying to bust Matakai. Has the tilt set up again, rolls through, picking up more back points with that tilt. There's 3 more near fall points. Now gets the arm bar. Trying to run it over the head. Oh, we're going to get an illegal arm bar there. They're going to call it potentially dangerous. Metlin up 8-0 in the match. 4.5 seconds left in the first period. Another tilt attempt by Metlin, and time runs out in the period. So Thomas Metlin, a good first period. Takedown and 2 3-point near falls, is up 8-0. Matakai's choice takes down here in the second period. Sets from the right side. Bust Matakai, gets a 2-on-1. Looks like setting the tilt back up. Matakai sits on a hip with it. Cross face by Metlin. Now trying to set that tilt back up. Matakai stands up, gets pulled back down by Metlin. Metlin rolls through with that tilt. Oh, nothing there this time, as Matakai rolls through with it. Now has wrist control on the other side, puts a half in, trying to get chest to chest with Matakai. Matakai flat on her back. Another 3 near fall coming for Metlin if he doesn't get the pin first. Matakai rolls through with it, gets 3 near fall points. Metlin from the other side now with a half. Pretty flexible arms.
Yeah. That's what got him in trouble with it.
Limp armed out of that. Now another half from the right side. Matakai trying to wing that off. Gets rolled through to her back again. And Matakai's flat, and there's the pin in the second period with 36 seconds left. So a 3-minute, 24-second pin for Thomas Metlin.
Oh, cool. That's 2 wins for the Beat Diggers. Okay, let's take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll come back with the varsity match between the Beat Diggers and the Strasburg Indians here on 1010, KSIR, and KSIR.com. Okay, we're going to start with Colin Cole for the Beat Diggers. He'll pick up a forfeit win, as we'll start at 113. Then at 120, Jason Wiesman stepping in. Jason will pick up a forfeit win, and the Beat Diggers jump out 12-0 over Strasburg. Our first match will be Wyatt Holdren going against Jacob Perino. Perino picked up a pin in 54 seconds over the University's Jacob Dieterle.
And from Strasburg, Jacob Perino.
Okay, as they make their way out there. Perino, a senior, listed as JV, but been a lot of changes, I guess, for. And Perino right out there with the leg. It has a cradle locked up, and Wyatt's over on a hip. Give Perino the takedown. And there's a cradle. Wyatt Holder breaks that. And it's his arm chop. Somersaults over. Perino working from the top, trying to get a leg in there. Right under the mat light. Perino tried to put the leg in. Wyatt blocks that. Now Perino trying to lock up that cradle again. Wyatt trying to belly down and get the wrist control. He gets pulled back and over, but no back exposure there. Breaks the hold. Now here comes a reinforced arm bar. Chicken wings up there pretty high. It's, it gets stacked up. Rolls through that. But arm bar stays in there by Perino. We're inside at 45 seconds and counting in the first period. Comes. I don't know what that hold is. Just the arm tied up on the inside now. Holdren trying to peel that leg out of there. Here comes a half Nelson for Perino. Wyatt trying to peel that off. He will. 20 seconds and counting first period. Holdren does a little Granby roll, pops free, and that'll make it 2-1 with the escape. Perino heavy on the head, working forehead to forehead. There's Perino, tries a shot, blocked by Holdren. Holdren getting pushed backwards. Holdren pushes in, throws him. Oh man, a half second more. He had a lap drop and he had Perino on his back. It'll be Beat Digger's choice. And Holdren will go on their feet. Gets a head tap from Perino. Forehead to forehead. Senior against freshman. And Holdren tried a shot. Gets caught with a cross face. Oh, he's got a cradle. Gets dumped over. There's a 1 count. Holdren locked up in a cradle. Somehow he's kind of a goofy looking cradle. Now he's got a leg thrown in there. Perino the takedown. He's got double grapevine in there. Holdren's ankles in the air. There's a power half coming from the right side. And Perino trying to get out here to the side and run it. Get Holdren's bases up. Just keep that near arm free. There's a cross face from Perino. And Holdren trying to set out. Stood up, tried to set out. Can't quite clear his far arm. Tried to hit the switch. Now Perino comes up trying to get the wrist control. Holdren get a good base, stands up, trying to switch out, but loses that right arm. And a peel and turn, twist, gets Perino out in front of him. Perino hanging on to a single leg. Wyatt trying to sprawl out there, work the ankle. He's working a hard crossface on Perino. Hanging on to that single leg. Wyatt Holdren has a hold of that right leg. And 7 seconds left. Perino hanging on. Perino's over on his hip. There's the reversal. Now Perino trying to re-reverse. But we'll go to the second period. Holdren down by 1. 4-3. So I apologize. That was Perino taking neutral there in the period. So Wyatt deferred. Now he gets a choice in the third period. He'll take down. Perino in on the left side. Good hard side drag. Locks up the wrists underneath. Wyatt Holden gets his arms out, bases up. Perino hanging on to a tight waist, and there's that Granby roll. Kind of a rookie roll, but Perino follows him around. More of a Granby roll. Now Perino's just going to let Holden loose. That'll tie it up. There's circle. Perino with a head tap. Go forehead to forehead. Holden left hand. Looks like we faded away for a moment. Holden in on a double leg shot. And they work and they'll be out of bounds. Tied up 4-4. Head back to the center on their feet. Perino with a head tap. They're just pushing on head now. Holden up. He's back kind of crooked there. He's getting a little better stance, but now they go forehead to forehead. Still, there's Holden with a shot in there. Good single leg. Sets Perino over on a hip. Trying to work up the body. Tries to get an overhook on the head. Now Perino setting out. He's on his back. Holden has him there. Looks like he's got one arm stretched out. Perino rolls through it. Comes up trying to get a cradle on Holden. Holden's going to pick up 2 points. We'll get a reversal there. And there's now Holden trying to switch out. He's got Perino over on a hip. Saying 8-6 on the scoreboard. Now Holden's got him squeezed. No back points there. They say no back points, but Wyatt's going to end this one in a wild one. Kind of lost track of my scoring, but it'll be 10-6 for Wyatt Holden, and the Beat Diggers get the first victory of the match. Wyatt's really been improving. It'll be 15-0 for the Beat Diggers as Wyatt Fowl goes at 132, and Wyatt will pick up Chad Nuttall. So Jason's back. Is
a little out of breath. Felt like I wrestled that one.
Yeah, we all did, I think. Probably a little harder on you. Wyatt Fowl going against Nuttall. And Nuttall is senior also.
Nuttall's a senior. I've heard him quite a bit, but I don't see him ranked anywhere.
No. They go out there. There's a throw attempt by Fowl. About got himself in trouble. Looked like Nuttall was trying to horse him around there a little bit. Fowl's not a great big 132 pounder. He looks a little smaller out there.
A lot of hand fighting out there. Shot by Wyatt Fowl. Nuttall trying to get in behind. Fowl gets in on a single leg now. Trying to sweep it up. It's down on the ankle now. Crossface by Nuttall. There's a roll by, almost a roll by Fowl. He had that roll set up. Wrestlers come back up to their feet. 35 seconds left in the first period. Feint shot there. Wrestlers come back up to the tie-up position. 20 seconds left in the first period. Not all pushing. Foul to the edge of the mat. Foul circles back into the middle. Tied up still. Underhooked by Foul on the edge of the mat, and we're going to run out of time here in the first period. A couple shots by Foul. Strasburg to Foul. Foul chooses top. Nuttall sets on the bottom. Wyatt Fowl walks up behind. It's on from the right side. Side drag by Fowl. Gets a 2-on-1 underneath. Crossface with it. Going for his cradle. Draped over the top, them big old long arms of Wyatt Fowles. Crunching Nuttall together, trying to lock it up. Nuttall faces back out. Crossface again by Fowl. Looks like he's got it hooked up this time. Grabs Fowl's head, and Fowl rolls through with him, picking up near fall points. Going to get 2 out of it.
It's kind of a suicide move there by Fowl, but it worked out. That guy gets that arm out, I get really nervous from that.
Fowl at the crab right, breaks Nuttall down once again, sticks a leg in. A grapevine on from the right side with a cradle. Nuttall trying to scoot off the mat. Fowl pulls him over, and they're going to be out of bounds. Nuttall makes his way back to the center circle with a minute left in the second period. 2-0 favor of Brush in this match. Up 15-0 in the duel. Side drag by Wyatt Fowl. Gets a 2-on-1 underneath. Crossface by Fowl. Trying to crunch that cradle together again. Has it locked up again. Nuttall grabs the head again. Fowl pulls Nuttall back over to his back. Pretty tight this time. Nuttall fighting for his life down there. He's pretty close to being pinned. He's going to kick his leg out, though, and roll through. Fowl goes up 5-0 with a 3-point near fall. 20 seconds left in the second period. Fowl with both wrists controlled underneath. And a scissor circle on the ankle. Now a 2-on-1 with it. 5 seconds left. Crossface by Fowl. Another crossface. But they're all down. We'll run out of time in the second period. Not all choice here in the third period. And he's going to choose neutral.
Okay, welcome back. We're having trouble with our computers, but we got a good match going here with the Jade Queen as she's taking on Keenan McCarthy. And it's 4-2. Keenan a little slow getting out of there, and Wyatt Fowl won his match. I didn't get the final score. We're fighting with the computer here. 5-0 for Fowl. Beat Diggers lead the duel 18-0 right now. Wyatt Fowl with the victory. So Beat Diggers jump out 18-2. Jade Queen going against Keenan McCarthy. Also a senior here at 138 pounds. Queen will come in on the left side as we start the second period. A couple really good scrambles there. And it's 4-2 as we get in the second period. Queen working, trying to get a half in there. Going to power it out. He's staying parallel. I'm trying to get out here to the left side. Work that half in there a little deeper. And come around the other side. Step over. Going against Keenan McCarthy. He's trying to roll his wrist underneath there. McCarthy gets his wrist out. Now Queen hits him with a good hard cross face. Walks out to the front trying to walk that iron cross or barbed wire. And over goes McCarthy. He's in trouble. Queen going for the pin after that barbed wire move. Trying to get now a little more chest to chest. McCarthy gets over on a hip for a second, trying to bridge out of there. Queen's got him for the pin. How about that? It's the Jade Queen. Big pin win for the Beat Diggers. On it. 24-0 in the duel. Beat Diggers win the first two. Just stepping in for the Beaters. Okay. Okay. Michaela, can you hear me there? I think her computer came back up. Okay.
Welcome back to Brush. We've got Jesse McDonald at 145 pounds, a freshman for the Beat Diggers, against Porter Northrup, a junior for the Strasburg Indians. Minute 15 left in the first period. No score. Both wrestlers still on their feet. No real shots yet in the match. They tie up forehead to forehead, fighting for control. Jesse McDonald inside now. Now tries to duck under. That goes nowhere as Northrup rips that off and pulls away. A shuck attempt by Jesse McDonald. 40 seconds left in the first period. No score. Wrestlers tied up forehead to forehead again. Northrup has wrist control on McDonald. Donald with the head tie. Inside on a double leg is Northrup. Jesse McDonald spins around behind right at the edge of the mat and picks up the takedown. Jesse McDonald trying to pull Northrup back in. He does so a little bit. McDonald on a scissor circle has wrist control. They're still on the edge of the mat. We're going to run out of time here in the first period. Jesse McDonald leads 2-0. It'll be Strasburg's choice. Northrup defers. Jesse McDonald chooses down here in the second period. He's leading the match 2-0. Northrup gets on from the left side. Looks like we had locked hands there. Locked hands again. Referee's there. Referee sees it. Pulls him back down again. Jesse McDonald gets in on a single leg. Pulls Northrup down. Trying to come up over the top. Gets the reversal plus a 1 point. Locked hands. Has Northrup flat on his back with a half. And there's the pin for Jesse McDonald. It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Next up at 152, from Red, Arnaldo Marcos.
Now the duel by a score of 30-0. 152 pounds. Arnaldo Maltos Garcia is going to get a forfeit. The Beat Diggers go up 36-0. Jaron Peterson next at 160 pounds. Will wrestle on skill for Strasburg Both wrestlers checking in.
Okay, we're at 160 pounds. Thanks, Jason. So we're kind of flying by ear here. Our computer keeps going in and out for wireless signals, so we'll stay on this phone as long as it'll last. As Jaron goes out at 160 against John Steele. He's Steele with a double underhook as he pushes Peterson over here to the near edge. He spins around behind. Peterson out of bounds right here by the scorer's table. Then he'll stand up and he'll move away. And back underway, still no score. And Peterson gets poked right in the eye, so We have a short break there. Beat Diggers lead the duel 36-0 coming into this 160-pound match. And we're back underway. That didn't take long to get that finger out of his eye. Penn fighting out there. Still shoots in on a double leg, and he's going to take Peterson down at the edge. As Peterson could have got his heels stuck in the sand there and ends up getting taken down. Steele's he's worried more about must got kicked in the face or something. I'm not quite sure, but now he's ready to go. And we'll get a false start on Jaron Peterson. There's still the takedown. 1:04 left here, first period. Quick stand up by Peterson, still taller. Puts Peterson up, throws a grapevine in. And then Peterson tries to get out from under that, grabs the ankle, catches a cross face from Still. Peterson trying to suck that leg underneath and work up the body. As he's getting this body scissors. Peterson trying to get out of this mess. Looked like he was going to. Still's kind of high. But Peterson trying to stand up with this. Double with a grapevine or body scissor on him. He throws Still over the top. Hooks him up. Gets chest to chest. Going for the pin. Still trying to work out of there. Still on his back. Peterson trying to stretch the far arm out and get an little reverse half under there. Get more chest to chest for the pin. Coming from behind, Jaron Peterson picks up a big pin win for the Beat Diggers. Maintain their shutout, 36-0. We'll take a short timeout on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Okay, welcome back. Working our way through the technical difficulties, but Toby McDonald just picked up a forfeit win for the Beat Diggers at 182. Then at 170, no wrestler for the Beat Diggers. Tommy Bonzas. Strasburg picks up a forfeit win, and they have their first points of the match. And we step up to 220 pounds. And Jason, are you ready for that one?
220-pound weight bracket. Riggs 10 against Jacobson and Stevens from University. Just underway. Beat Diggers lead the duel 48-6. Riggs 10 looking for inside control. Dennis Stevens shucks him under and spins behind, gets the takedown. 2-0. Riggs 10 fighting off a barbed wire now. Dennis Stevens in with a underhook now, reverse half, and there's the pin. 34-second pin for Jacob Santa Stevens. So Strasburg picks up another 6 points on the team side. Goes up 48-12 the score. We'll move on to heavyweight, where Andrew Guzman for the Beat Diggers going against Devin Armburst. Wrestlers checking in at the table. Both ready. Armburst looks a little bigger out there than Guzman. Match is underway. Armburst comes in right away with an underhook and a head looking to throw Guzman. Armburst pretty strong with that. Guzman breaks away from it. Gets back in on a forehead tie. Armburst just hopping Guzman's head, putting a lot of forward pressure on Guzman. Guzman trying to get inside control. Armburst is trying to shut Andrew Guzman down. They're on the edge of the mat, pulls Andrew Guzman down, trying to spin behind him, and he's going to get the takedown as he throws Andrew Guzman out of bounds. Guzman makes his way back to the center circle. He's set. Armburst loads up from the left side. Side drag by Armburst. Plus Guzman down flat. Has a 2-on-1 underneath. Pushing on the head with a forearm. Keeping his weight all right at the center of Guzman's back. Guzman makes his way back up to his base. Stands up right at the edge of the circle, and they'll go out of bounds. We'll start all over with 53 seconds left in the first period. Armburst leads 2-0. He sets. Quick stand-up attempt by Guzman. Armburst drops down to an ankle and dumps Guzman right at the edge of the circle and pushes him out of bounds. 47 seconds left now. Guzman sets again. Armburst loads back on. Another stand-up by Guzman. Armburst drops down to an ankle again and throws him out of bounds. Wasted another 5 seconds. There's all 42 seconds left in the first period. Armburst leads 2-0. Another side drag now by Armburst. Putting all his weight right on his shoulders again. Forearm in the back of the neck. With a wrist control underneath. Now a crossface going for a barbed wire on Guzman. Guzman's trying to fight that off. He does. He gets back to his belly. Comes up to his base. Stand up by Guzman, trying to feel the wrist. And Armburst pushes him out of bounds again. 10 seconds left here in the first period. One match left after this heavyweight match at 106. And looking at my score sheet, that's going to be a forfeit for the Beat Diggers. Strasburg has no wrestler there. We're going to go to the second period. Armburst leads this match 2-0. Guzman's choice. He's going to defer to Strasburg. Armburst chooses down here in the second period. Guzman gets on from the left side. Stand up by Armburst. Guzman dumps him down. Guzman has a 2-on-1 under now. Cross face by Guzman. Armburst grabs that arm and tries to pull him underneath. Now he's got a reverse cradle set up. And he dumps Guzman over, and he's going to get the pin. Armburst gets the pin with 30 seconds left in the second period. That puts the team score at 48-18. We'll get a forfeit, 106 pounds. The Diggers are going to win this duel 54-18. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll come back with the Brush University duel.